Hi guys, we're back with more Dear Abby advice. Well, you're saying it's Dear Abby, but really it can be any advice on the internet we find because it's our show and we'll do whatever the heck we want. I found someone looking for advice, and Kamala, I think you and I are the perfect people to give this person advice because I'm a doctor and you are a
Not
person.
a doctor.
So that's okay. We can do this. Oh, I think this is off Elle. This is off Elle magazine. Dear E. Jean. Two men have proposed marriage in the past few months. The choice: sweet, sensitive, emotionally available man who couldn't get a successful career to save himself, or exciting, powerful moneymaker who makes me laugh, but with whom I will have to endure massive ego struggles. Which one do you choose, honey?
Where do we start with this one? I think we have to evaluate this person's life and where they're at, where it's comparable to get two serious marriage proposals from at the same time. Like, are you dating, bro? Like, I have more questions.
Oh, okay. So you don't think women should be empowered and in charge of their own
Well,
bodies and
I
lives?
just
Okay.
wonder,
Yeah.
it's different if she wanted to pick between one to date. I
Yeah.
can
You know
totally
what?
get
It's
that.
fine. You're a victim of the patriarchy. That's fine.
I just,
I
if
say power to this
marriage
woman.
with
Let her
someone.
have another one. Let her have like 10 boyfriends. Who needs one
No,
boyfriend?
it's fine to have 10 boyfriends, but if you're ready to take that next step and get married, I just think you maybe should have settled on one
Okay,
before just
but like, can you
okay. Let's go. Okay, so what are our options? Guy number one is
sweet, sweet, sensitive, emotionally available man who couldn't get a successful career to save him, or exciting, powerful moneymaker who makes me laugh, with whom I'll have to endure massive ego struggles.
um
Okay, you're saying we both know we're going for the rich guy, right?
no, I don't know about that.
Okay, listen, there is no such thing as like, oh, I'd rather be happy and poor than rich and sad. There's no
Well,
such thing as rich and sad. Guys, I'm telling you right now, that is a lie that people tell you when you're young. There's no such thing as rich and sad. I beg you to show me an example of rich
I
and sad. Oh, I'm so,
oh.
and if you are sad, you're sad in your mansion. So I don't.
I just I think that the rich guy is already feels like he's on top of the world. So good luck changing anything about him because he probably thinks he's good and he has nothing to change. Meanwhile, the other guy, I think he could still be groomed. I think there's hope for him. Couldn't
Okay,
get a
but
job to save his life. Like, okay, really? Let's explore
okay,
that a bit
and
further.
yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, and also like, okay, I don't think like when I'm looking for a partner, I don't think I ask what they do. Like what they do is not a criteria, or how much money they make isn't a criteria. I think like so long as they can afford the life they're living. So like if they're living in like a smaller apartment or in a different part of town or something because that's what their budget reflects,
Mhm.
then it's like, yeah, as long as that person's living within their means, then that's all I really care about. Like I don't need them to make the same or more or anything as far as money. Like I think, yeah, like the sweet, sensitive guy, as cliche as that
Well,
is. But at the same time, you can marry the rich one and then screw him over and divorce them
I
and take your money.
okay, that sounds stressful. But what I have to say is like, okay, if you want to explore dating, either of these guys, go for it. 100%. See how it goes. But okay, and again, I'm not trying to not empower her, but I think why sacrifice? If you're gonna marry someone, I would hope you get someone who's a little bit more of the full package. I'm not saying you have to then again be a money like a gold digger or anything like that, but I think why are you sacrifice this guy? Like maybe this it seems like the sweet sensitive guy, maybe he doesn't have ambition. If you want a guy with ambition, if that's important to you, you wait for a guy like that. If this guy who's funny and he's rich, but like you might have ego issues, there might be like control issue, whatever it may be, don't go for him either. There's plenty of like I
Okay,
know
well, you know, the more I think about it, the more you're right. Like, how did this woman swing this?
well, that's what
Because
I
listen, I am all about the casual dating or even the open relationship. I'm all about like all of that. But you would have to invest like this isn't just like a hookup or
that's what
uh,
I'm
it's
saying.
like you'd have to have dinner, go to holidays, celebrate birthdays. You know what? You're right. There is a deeper question here.
I just
Also, I think I want to be her best friend because she sounds amazing. Like Kamala, like she got two guys to
to
like
propose.
put a ring on it. Like that's
Yeah.
and
That's
also
true.
now I'm actually thinking, did she say, can you hold on while I contact Abby for advice? Like, don't you expect, wait, let me, yeah, they have proposed. So it's like, I never proposed to anyone, but I would think that if I asked someone to marry me, uh, then they would say the answer yes or no. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't like if they said, oh, let me go talk to my advice columnist before I give an answer. I'd be
Especially
like,
because I'm still deciding between the other guy. Like, not even just I need to think of this.
well, that's the thing. Does the other guy know about the other guy? Do they know about each other?
Is that why they're doing this? Is because they're like, oh, gotta sweep this up and
But
get.
then also like that's like a good thing. Like she must be like the shit, man. Like because like anyone else would be like, oh, screw this.
Yeah.
But they're down for it. What was your advice? Sorry, let's recap. What was your advice on this person? Are you
My
saying
serious advice is you should find another guy who matches you better, where you don't feel like you're making sacrifices, or like even if you were like, okay, I don't know, no one's gonna be perfect, but you won't even notice it because it's something you're working on together. It's not so much as of a I'm choosing guy A or guy B. Like, I don't know, especially for marriage. Okay, let's go back, girl. Who are you gonna date seriously? And that's a real question. And I'd probably go with guy A.
yeah, I
But
have people I know watching this, so I'm gonna say the same thing. Because I'm not a gold digger. I would never choose a guy over for money over love. That's not the type of person I am. I would love anyone, regardless of how much money they make. But I guess that's just me. Let's see what the E. Jean said. Oh, Camilla, do you have a secret job?
What?
She said neither. When a woman falls in love for real, she knows which one.
That's true too. Why'd you just reach out to an advice? I mean, that's another thing too.
Yes, I guess like yes, the truth is that if you have to ask, then it's not real love. Because if you were really in love, like I don't think I believe there's sincere feelings, but like if it's like really love, it wouldn't be a question of like, oh, am I making a mistake? Like, you know, those people that talk about like getting nervous on their wedding day or cold feet on their wedding day. It's kind of like, okay, there's everything cold feet versus you
Am
should
I about
know.
to screw up my life?
Yeah, and if you have to ask that question, then it's like then like your
Yeah.
idea of what you think is love may not be the actual definition, or maybe you just haven't experienced it yet, so you think that's normal. But I would like to believe that, yeah, like I would know if someone asked me to marry them, I would know right away that I want to spend the
Yeah.
rest of my life with them. So those were our advice. If you have a need for advice and want some real advice, not some professional, you leave a comment below and like and subscribe. Thanks, everyone.